Today we'll call this the highs are never as high and the lows are never as low. Um, I remember hearing that from a guy who was buying his agency. His wife had embezzled money from an insurance company, and they were forced to sell their agency. And it was really up and down. I remember going in there to negotiate with them about buying their agency, and to end up playing marriage counselor a couple of times with these guys both just breaking down. And I didn't know what to do. I mean, they're younger than me. Um, I advised them to stay together, um, but it was a really weird thing. But the guy he eventually came to work for me. I remember him saying that. He was thanking me. He's like, "No, you were right. The lows are never as low, and the highs are never as high." And that's just kind of how life goes. And I'm reading two different books. I usually try to read business book and then psychology, sociology, something like that book. And both of them reference that. One in reference to goal planning today, and the other just in it's a book about human nature by Robert Greene. Just talking about that, and I was like, I hear that so often, and it's so true even in today with my industry. AI is coming for us, and you either embrace it or you don't. And if you don't, you're not going to be around. But you still can't allow the highs in life to get you so high you forget, you lose focus, or the lows to get so low that you get depressed and go crazy, because it's going to be ups and downs. The goal planning, the goals and goal planning and setting and managing your finances and budgeting, that goes a long way in helping smooth out those things. But you're still going to have, you're going to get a new job, you're going to have a baby, you're going to get married, you're going to have your car break down, you're going to have something unexpected expense. You might have layoffs at a job. You might start a business and it doesn't work out like you thought it would, or it's a rougher road than you thought. But it'll all work out, especially you keep your head, you plan, you look around, you take stock of what's going on, and don't let it get you too low or too high, because there's dangers to both sides of that. But I keep seeing that, and it reminds me of that guy that told me that whenever I was buying his agency or talking to him, because one day they're doing really well, the next day the Department of Insurance is coming at him, and they're losing contracts with insurance companies because his wife was doing that. So I just thought I would talk about that a bit, because life is just so full of ups and downs and just gut punches and feeling like you won the lottery. But just smooth those out a little bit and realize there's going to be highs and lows, and you'll get through the lows and enjoy the highs while they're living that time, like especially with your kids, because they grow up fast. But hopefully this helps, or makes you think whenever you're having an issue, whenever something's come out of nowhere at you. Come watch this video again, and hopefully it helps you.